Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to another episode of
The English Couple.
The Couple of
English Wallies.
on the Water.
Yeah, Wallies on the water.
Wallies
that's a
on
good
the
title.
Yeah, there we go. Wallies on the water, and it'll be
There's a duck problem in the water there.
a duck problem.
No, it's a moorhen problem.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Do we have to
Two
go up?
moorhens fighting.
Two more hens fighting. Now,
Oh, the drama.
let's see if we can spot them. Oh, they're not fighting now.
They've separated and they're just posing off at each other. Look at that. Never seen them do that before. Head down, tail up, swimming away aggressively. Hate you too, Frank. Stay out of my patch. Yeah, you too.
Day 3.
Bit chillier this morning.
Yeah, we've both got jackets and coat. Oh, steady.
That was the moorhen.
Oh, that's the moorhen over there. Another nice night.
Yeah, it was alright, wasn't it? It
We
was a nice evening.
we cooked up some munts.
Months. That's our crazy word for mince meat.
And
beef.
yeah, we had a lovely meal. Moored up where we were, and we got on with emails and keeping up with all the usual,
All the shabazz.
all the shabazz that
Whatever that is.
we can't do in the night, in the daytime, because we're driving and steering and
And getting through locks that
oh my
are broken
god,
and
yes.
awkward and heavy and old and
Unlike the Thames, in which you could go for quite some distance, here it's every 10 minutes there's either a swing bridge or a lock.
yeah, because at the moment we're going kind of gradually uphill, aren't we? Then
Yes.
we'll go along a plateau, but supposedly if we get far enough
We're
and
going
then
to go in a
down
tunnel.
the other side.
So today we're going to get to Newbury. We said that yesterday and we didn't get to Newbury. We got to Thatcham. So today we've got to go, but we've also going to try and get to Tesco's so we can get some cat food
Yes.
and maybe some more milk and perhaps some other supplies, because supplies. After this is our last stop, so we need to
Yes.
work out how many more days we've got.
Yeah. By the end of tomorrow we should be able to refill the tank with water.
Oh yes,
So
and that's the other thing. So we've got two things.
yeah.
A supermarket, but apparently in Hungerford there is a farm shop.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, that's what
Excellent.
that's what
That's
them
good.
blokes said. So shall we head back
Yeah.
and cast off?
Yeah. So just to explain, it's probably a bit nippier this morning only because we're in the shadow of a
Yes.
tree there.
Lots of pussy willow,
Yeah. Oh, it's lovely.
which has been delightful.
In my hair. I was picking it out last night. Richard, could you help me? And he's like, oh, okay.
I was
We did have a tipple of port, didn't we? Oh, look, you're covered in pussy willow.
no.
Again.
Ed left some port on board.
Oop.
Oops.
No, I was oopsing because there's a little ford of water on the ground there.
on the ground.
Just had to-
Right, let's watch you gallantly get up.
I don't know if I can. Did it?
And we're off.
Sorry, I'm not on a racehorse.
But we're approaching another lock, but that just seems to be madly full of water churning up there.
It seems to be leakier than the last one that we... Well, not the last one, because we had...
This doesn't bode well, does it?
Well, before last, yeah.
It's more adventures of the Wallies on the water. I want to go and look at that though. We're going to go and investigate this because it doesn't seem quite right. They are open. Shall I just jump down and have a look? I think that is just leaks. Paddles are down. So I'll wave her in. Well, we got through that one all right, didn't we? It was leaky, but actually the gates open, everything was fine.
Yeah, it looked worse than it was.
So
it was just quite a bit weird that the gates were left open at the lower end. Weird, but I was able to go straight in.
As we came out, the power of the river was just opening them, even though I closed them when we left.
Yeah.
So I guess, you know, sometimes that's just what happens.
Yeah.
But it's always good to leave them shut because you never know from what end the other person's coming. But so we've got another one, I think, to go through, and then we should find Tesco's.
Yes.
Not to put a product name out there. The supermarket's what I meant to say.
It's a lovely boat there called Hazel. Well, it's a lovely name anyway.
We found Tesco's. Now there is mooring just there, but
yes.
Julia thinks that there's a better mooring. I hope we can turn around if necessary.
Yeah, it's wide enough here for me to turn around both times if need be. But it'd be nicer if we can find a hard standing to
yes.
moor up against. That would be great.
Just got this rather lovely wooden bridge to go underneath, and hopefully we can get somewhere in there and get that shopping done. That's one thing to tick off the list.
Looks like it might just be embankments again, so perhaps I'll just turn around.
So, boat's moored up, Cat's in charge, Captain Cat.
Captain Mojo.
Oh, here we go. And in we go.
Convenient little rest, pixie perch here. Little,
By the river.
Stump on the tree. That's funny, one large trunk of it's been cut away. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other main stems there. Right, oh yes. Here's Tesco, just to say the name one more time. For no apparent reason. I've just realised.
What?
I forgot my purse.
Oh, I've got mine. She does that a lot.
No, I don't.
It's like, oh, I forgot my purse. Oh, I forgot my wallet. Joking.
I don't have a purse and a wallet.
No.
Unless your wallet. Never mind.
Yeah.
It most certainly is not.
Don't you worry. Right, into the old Coes of Test. Do we need any other extras? We didn't really think about
tomatoes,
this, did we?
weren't we? Can we find any organic tomatoes? If we could find some organic tomatoes. There's tomato. #1 ingredient, sustainably sourced salmon. Packed with superfoods and probiotics, 100% traceable ingredients. We'll give it a go.
Well, that was pretty painless, actually. That was pretty good. So, see if the cat survived a few minutes without us.
I'm sure he did.
But he's got a new breakfast.
Yes.
More than we have. No, just in case it's...
Hello, sailor. Hello, sailor.
Hello, sailor. Hello, sailor.
Hello, sailor. I don't know what we're doing, but he suddenly started expressing hello sailor like before last, so I respond in kind, because what else do you answer to that after all? So we're in another lock. This one is, oh, the sun's right in your faces, there we go. This one is, I looked at this just a second ago. Let me see if I can find it quickly and I can show you. No, never mind. I'll look at it probably in a minute again. What a Wally. It says here somewhere. Let's watch Richard working for a bit. Hello, sailor.
Hello, sailor. This is, oh, sorry. This is quite a nice lock, maintained, not leaky. I guess because it's in the heart of Newbury, people are looking at it. Hello, sailor.
Hello, sailor. Richard's just opened the lock door gate, lowering the paddle, and this is Greenham lock. That's what I was trying to say earlier and couldn't remember, and then couldn't find it on the map. Hang on. Do you want me to grab that?
Yeah.
I've got them. We can see. Give me a moment.
Quite wide. Richard is almost done with the gates. Oh no, he seems to have climbed back over. Oh, can't see him. I think he's just crossed back over. Meanwhile, Mojo has been made cosy in here. Because he kept hiding under the duvet and then climbing inside the duvet, and I don't like him doing either of those things. First of all, because it puts bits from his little paws and fur into the bed. Don't like that. Not on the regular anyway. Once or twice every now and then it's alright. I don't get too many bits from that, but when he keeps diving under there, I have to sweep the bed. Get out of my bed. Anyway. Hello, sailor.
Hello, sailor.
You okay?
Yeah. A bit hairy. Don't think I've touched the thing though. Lovely. Nice spot we've got here. Oh, a bit loose.
I figured, I'll tighten in a minute. I figured we could get lunch and we could get the cat out.
Yes, give him the
I think this must be Victoria Park.
Yeah, so we're going to have to be very careful because there's lots of dogs.
Yes. How is lunch?
Delicious.
We are sitting in Newbury, and that's where we've moored up. And it looks very nice. Lots of swans.
Is it Victoria Park it's called?
I think it is, yeah. Which is on our left with a massive, great big circular pond. And blue sky again. I think I might have to change my clothes because I'm a bit warm. And
Your whole outfit or just your trousers?
well, I'll take my trousers off, put my shorts back on, and take my top off.
Or your tank top?
The jumper.
Your tank top? Yeah. It's a beautiful day.
And I think we're going to see if we can get the cat out.
Yes, I've spotted a nice spot to take him there between two trees.
Spotted a nice spot. I got a spot on the top of my head.
Yep, which you picked, and now, well, it was a scab, and now it's
Another scab.
open wound.
Oh. Operation Momo not as successful as one hoped, but at least he went out.
Yes, exactly. We got him running a little bit.
Yeah.
He did have a nice big jump up a tree. I managed to grab him before he got any further.
He would climb up the tree, wouldn't he?
Oh, absolutely.
And then he would be stuck there. Well, he wouldn't come down.
And you've got to be careful near walls and fences and hedges and all sorts of things because they can disappear through gaps and small gaps. And yeah. Like I've never walked a ferret or any other small pet like that before, so but I imagine it's probably even more difficult than walking a cat.
So we now have this situation in which we are going to just walk up to the lock that we are in a minute going to go through, but
Scouting it out.
there seems to be a bunch of people waiting here to go through the lock themselves.
Maybe they're trying to moor. It's around this next bend.
I think some of these canal people are a bit stressed, aren't they?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Because it's quite fast flowing here, so I get why they want to set the lock. We should have plugged those walkie-talkies
on a
in.
real big steep bend.
Yeah.
And you've got to wait back there
And
to come down for the lock.
so it's quite a distance. And then there's this beautiful old bridge.
Oh, gorgeous.
Look at that. So we'll be passing that, but there's, well, I dare say I'll have to walk up ahead, won't I, again, like that stressed woman. Oh, and you can't get to it very easily. And
No, maybe we should try and set up those walkie-talkies first.
Yeah, I'm going to see if there's any life in them. It's very busy in Newbury High Street.
Well, the bridge is very lovely, but I don't think we get to it that way anymore.
No, she sort of dived somewhere, didn't she?
Yeah. Little alley down there, I think you go down.
We're coming back from the lock. We just had a quick look, and the two boats, well, certainly one boat woman was very stressed, wasn't she, and was not very communicative. So it's quite fast flowing, the river here, but actually there does seem to be plenty of space, I think.
At least somewhere to tie the boat up right in front of the lock.
Yeah.
With room for anyone coming out to get out.
And at the moment, there is nobody coming back the other way. So
that we can tell at the
that
moment.
we can see. And even if there is, they'll take time getting into the lock and emptying the lock, and we can just get up on the side. But I think with any luck we can just get in there, more up the pair of us, and run up into the lock.
If you can see, there we go. See what we're doing. Hello, sailor. If I had a middle rope, I'd get out with the middle rope and hold the boat at the side, but it's easier just to do it with the engine at the moment. It's only a short boat, really. It's wide but short. Yeah, going through that thin bit of canal with buildings either side, right up to the canal side, with the river converging and then disappearing off to another direction as well. So all the currents and the flow and all the people watching. But I had the quiet life, really. I was sitting on board the boat, keeping it steady at the side around the corner, waiting for Richard to tell me it was safe to go, that the last wide beam boat, or the last boat which happened to be a wide beam, was coming through safely, and that I could go. Well, once it had passed me. Once it did, and I went through and sidled through on my own. I didn't talk to anyone the whole time Richard was off the boat, and but there he was, talking to everyone, sorting out the lock and all of that. But that was brilliant. It was well executed. These were super handy.
Hello, sailor.
Hello, sailor. These were pretty handy, weren't they? The walkie-talkies.
Yes.
Or the talkie-walkies, whatever.
They were brilliant.
I like
How much have you said?
That I was on my Todd through that bit.
Yes.
And enjoying the solitude a little bit. Well, I missed you, but I didn't have to talk to everyone. But you were up there doing the lock and chatting. Oh, we had a Canal Trust guy come by.
Oh yeah, I'll ring up Ed in a minute.
Yeah, so that was interesting. Right, I'm going to focus now, so let you take over.
We're just waiting now for some people to come out of another lock by a bridge. Shall we just wander over and have a look at the bridge?
Yeah,
and
let's.
the people?
Putting that side shut so that any dogs can't
Leap
run
in.
directly in.
Hiya.
Hello.
Love the hat.
Oh, thank you.
I thought you were talking to me.
I love your hair.
Yeah, or lack of. We've got a proper old canal bridge here.
Lovely. Lovely. Can you imagine the old horse going over the bridge? Ah,
Oh, I thought they were coming in.
it looks like they've just. No, this is the one that went past us earlier, wasn't it?
Ah,
They
so
got into the other lock before
we
us.
need the windlass then.
Actually, no, it doesn't look like the same
I
boat.
don't know where that's come
That's a
from.
different boat.
So yeah, I thought they were coming out that way, so it's going to be useful for us, but actually not.
Yeah, we're gonna Have to go through the same process they've just done.
Yes. So we are at somewhere here called Speens Moors Walk.
Oh, that's interesting. Gyers, Lock and Inbourne or First Bridge.
Here's a runner.
Daydream believer. We don't want a copyright strike. No, no, no.
Does say 64.
It does say 64, doesn't it? Better go check it.
Whew, it's beautiful and hot and wearing.
Hello, Hot.
Hello, beautiful. Beautiful and hot, we told you. Just up here at the side of this beautiful old bridge is a beautiful old...
Pillbox.
Yeah, and we haven't taken our pills, so we're going to see if there's any in there.
Good idea. Yeah, we've seen a few of them, but not through Newbury.
No. And I guess
apparently this is another stretch, much like the Thames, that they thought certain invaders would come in up the channels, so they put the pillboxes. You could hop on top if you wanted to.
Oh,
I'm not
yeah.
going down there though, because I'm in a flimsy dress and I'll get stung to bits.
I'm going to risk... Oh, it's on a steep little thingy. I'm going to risk it for the sake of the camera, just to poke in. I'm not going to go in. It looks a bit dark and grim. There's lots of flies, but it's one of those things. I always think, not going in there, that when you get to here, someone else is going to come out, you know, going, "Rah!" and it would scare the living daylights out of me. But very nice. And what a beautiful bridge.
Gorgeous.
And beautiful hawthorn.
Beautiful hawthorn. Right into the sun there. And a lovely, lovely little boatneck. Waiting for the lock.
Absolutely beautiful hawthorn.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful bridge, beautiful day, beautiful young lady.
Beautiful gentleman.
A beautiful boat behind us. And not a cloud again.
It's all a bit beautiful.
It's all very beautiful. We've got so many of these locks, we just didn't want to keep showing you lock after lock after lock. Shall we walk across the bridge and have a look back? Something different?
Yeah, I think so. Looks like they're not far off getting... I missed you jumping down. Have a camera.
Ah, thanks. Have a little gentle meander down.
Whoop. And then gentle meander up this way. Excuse me with my chunk of cheese. Don't want to leave it sitting on the dashboard in the sun. Oh, lovely. What a beautiful view. Hello, sailor.
Hello, sailor. We are fast approaching the Shepherd's Bridge.
Yep.
And it's now, I don't know what it is, it must be 5-ish, coming up for 5 o'clock.
I actually have no idea.
I feel like the evening is upon us.
Feels like the evening is upon us, yes. 5:22 actually.
Oh, 5:22, there we are. So he was right, there was a bloke at Newbury who said, yes, down to Flintshire, wherever it is we're going. Kintbury, it would take about 4 hours. That was at 2 o'clock. So it's probably about right. It's 5:20 now. We've
2 o'clock, you mean 12 o'clock?
No, it was 2 o'clock. And yeah, 4 hours. And then, so we've got this bridge to go under, and then about another half a mile, and that's it. Then we hopefully will fill up with water. Water. And then we're going to moor up somewhere.
Yep, and then
for
have
the
some
night.
dinner.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That'll be nice, wouldn't it? Let's have a look at that lovely bridge ahead. Don't think you can really see it yet, but a nice little bit of canal view there.
Nice bit of canal view.
Nice bit of canal view. Maybe you want more canal view instead of our faces.
Canal.
Canal. What a day.
We are pooped.
Yep.
And I'm not talking about brown stuff in the trousers. No, we are just pooped.
Just pooped.
How many locks have we gone through?
I lost count.
I know, it must have been 8 or 9.
At least.
At least.
At least.
So we've just finished doing the water. We got to Kintbury. We got to Kintbury. We had a little bit of trouble with the motor. We rang Ed. Oh, we've broken it. And he said, no you haven't, put it into reverse.
It's just got weeds around the propeller.
Because it's very weedy old canal. Out into reverse, quickly back into neutral, and then gently into forwards. And that seemed to clear it. Thank goodness. So, fueled up, emptied the bins.
Fueled up.
No, not fueled up, fueled up with water.
Filled the tank
with
water.
We let in water.
Yes. We took on water, that's
took
what
on
we used
water,
to say.
yeah, took on water. And we've done the bins. What else? That's it, really.
Yeah.
I thought there was something else. We've had a cup of tea, and we now moored up.
Well, we don't need to empty the toilets, but because there were three services in one.
That's
at
it.
That point.
So anyway, here we are, bedding down for the night now. It's about 6:30, something like that, I imagine.
Yeah, something like that. Didn't
so all is good.
All is good in the hood.
So we are going to cook
I'm not wearing a hood.
A prepared meal that we prepared before we came, which has been in the fridge. We have to eat it tonight, and that is nice.
Off.
Yeah, and I think we've deserved it.
I think so too, yeah.
Maybe another glass of
port.
We may have to buy Ed a fresh bottle at this rate. You never know.
It was already half drunk when we took a slug of it.
So thank you for watching another episode.
He did say we could, by the way. He did say we could.
Yeah, he did say. He left it there for us. Yeah. Thank you for watching another episode
of the English couple.
Until the next one, hopefully more thrills and spills, and not so many locks. Goodbye.
But still beautiful day.
Yes.
Bye for now.